Hello, Surreal Sentience. Good evening from the Netherlands. Sorry for a little bit of a wait, that I started a little bit later, but I arrived at the office and then I couldn't get into the office, so I needed to drive back. And now, welcome this evening in my humble home. So, it was a little bit of a rush, so let's shake it off. Let's shake it off. And thank you that you are back again and following. And today we going further with the drawing that we started 2 weeks ago with color pencils. And yeah, I'm really curious what comes out of it this time. And I know I lost a little bit of time when I was obsessed with the mushroom, but I hope we can do maybe 3 drawings, but let's see, and let's find out how far we can get this thing. So do I need to go over the other stuff? I have a couple of things very important. That's my eraser, electric eraser, a brush, a flexible eraser, hard eraser, electric sharpener. I put it on the ground because my table is full. I have some stiffers. I can smudge and I have my stick, so I can put it down on the paper and then start to draw. Because of improvisation, I have not really enough space. So, and oh, my light, yes. Let's go to the drawing. Here we were last time. And I have this wonderful, let's get something with more contrast, watercolor pencils from Montmartre. So, and they are really nice, really soft. But after I showed this drawing to my lovely daughter Dahlia, she said, "But Daddy, that are not enough pencils, you need more colors." And how can I deny my daughter? So I asked her to put in the colors I should use. So maybe we'll use them as well. So for sure, let's get a couple out. This is really close to that one. That can be here, purple, a little bit different green, maybe a little bit orange. We have a little bit more pink, maybe a lighter brown. Yeah, I think this is a nice collection. The other colors we have, so more colors to work with. I'm excited. So, box time. And we start with claw. A claw. I was hoping for something easier, but it seems I get thrown through the lions anyway. I'm missing my sketch pencil. Just a sec. Hello, yeah. The 4B pencil. A claw. What are we going to do? Let's see position wise. What can we do? we have space enough. We can just start over something. We can let it go out of here. But we have space here. We can use that for that claw, but we can also use it for the next word. I think I will start just a claw out of this. So let's see. Something like this, maybe some like a furry. Oh, no. This is a eerie note drawing with. It's just the positioning. So I think this will do. Actually, I don't think I need more lines. I will push it back a little. I know you guys cannot see, but I think this claw will be brown. Maybe some highlights with maybe some lights in, something like this. So let me get some points here. So let's start with good sharp points as possible. This one is a little bit off. Okay. Let's see. The light is coming from that way, so it hits there the light. So let's start with some brown highlight fur coming off this claw. In here it will be a little bit darker, but I leave in the top, I leave a little bit open. Because it needs to be a claw, and there needs to be nails on a claw, right? There cannot be. Let's put some. Just a little bit of hair, and I use stripes constantly, so I can take that shapes of. see if I can bring it a little bit. Like this. The pencils of my daughter are really hard pencils. I need to press hard, but then I also get a little bit more too much. Ooh, that was my light. Welcome to Collective. Welcome. And the claw comes from behind the so we and I use constantly a couple of, in this case, for 3 different colors, so it has a little bit of life to it. And you also can play really nice with a little bit of depth of it. Okay, let's get a little bit of a nail maybe. Let's see what kind of, I don't have a and oh man, I have a cold. Everything in my whole head is stuck. I thought a bladder could hold a lot of water, but it seems that a head can do that as well. Yeah. Something like this. I think it's pretty okay. Not the best claw I ever draw, but I don't even know if it's really a claw, but can we do this a little bit more? Can we put in a little bit of black maybe? Could that work? Could that work? Easy, easy. Maybe not too much. There should be a little bit more depth, thickness, because there is something in here. Of course, it's not light, so there are bones in here and skin, and it's too light now. Yeah, that's better. Sometimes it just needs a little bit of a touch, just a little bit of touch. Imagine is super clear. The image is super clear. Good to hear, good to hear. Okay, now I think this is it for the claw. Let's call it a warming up. So, we'll get there. What will be the next? No. There's only one cone in it. I checked. And yes, I put back the words I already used, but not within one episode. So if the episode ends, I put them back. Before that, I don't. But I think we need more cone. Or cowbells. Are we going to go for the same cone, or should we do something different? I think we should do something different, because I think here it can be going like this. Then we can make a stupid move and ruin the paper. Are we kind of lucky? Kind of lucky. My joints today are not on the best, so I have a little bit of a shake and a little bit of a pain everywhere, and it's just not a perfect day. But we keep on moving. And this cone will go out of here. It's just plopping into a little bit more color on the mushroom from last time. A little bit more pointy. That gives me a little bit more control. And then we go here. So try to get that little bit of depth by shading, and all I do is lighten the pressure. I start by pressing a little bit and then just release the pressure on the pencil while you move. And it looks like it goes back and forth like this, but actually I do this, but very tiny. So let's see, how do we gonna end this cone? We get a nice line here. I want to make it hollow as well. Let's see if we can get it a little better together. It feels a little bit out of shape to me right now. Let's see, so a little bit more color. Just take it one color, or no, there needs to be something coming out. This is a little bit more orange, reddish. What color do we do? Yeah, let's bring back that dark orange of the stamp. That's this one. And what I want to do is let it drip something out of here. Uh-oh. Did I use this one? Let me get a sip of water because yes. Let's have it a little bit of a highlight, but pretty dark, gooey thingy that comes out of here. Let me add a little bit of like it's draining the mushroom. It's draining it dry. Then let's get this also darker. Sorry people, I need to blow my nose. I will turn off the mic for a sec. Just 1 second. Yo, yes, the audio works again, right? Okay, what I just told you, you didn't hear. Okay, I just tripped, and I'm sorry, and sorry I noticed late that the audio was still off. But we had donut, and we're going for something nice. Is this a nice color? Oh, this is. Let's get it a little bit of a point. Thank you, Takumi. But I want to blow my nose. I step and I trip over the wires and I fell and it sucks. It's just not my day, I guess. And I was thinking about American donut. With a nice sugary icing topic and sprinkles. Dutch sprinkles. Chocolate sprinkles. Yes, we have that in the Netherlands. And we put it on our sandwiches. Maybe that's nice. That's a nice idea. Can we remove this one? Oh, sorry. It's really small today. I can push that one a little bit back. Then we have that. Is that the best we have? That's disgusting. And the best is this one. And this is the donut. Let's make color the bread part for now. That donut. and the icing is laying on top of that donut. It has a little bit more depth to it, a little bit more deep. So you want to have a little bit of a shadow line, like I do here, to make it pop a little bit. And then a very light gradient for the bread. Just catch a little bit light, but not much. Just to bring it a little bit to life and give a little bit of depth. Same we do here in the inside. And let's give the bread a little bit. I think I get a fever. Sweat dripping from my head. I thought I was done after this weekend, but seems I will have another day. Could leave it so. Sprinkles. I think I have a different color now. I don't know. All I try to do with the sprinkles is that the concentration of sprinkles is on the top more than on the sides. And also I use one line that is like the shape, the round shape that the donut has. I try to keep in line, you see? I try to make with the sprinkles, even though I place them, look like I place them random, I place them in kind of a line. So I can create a little bit of that illusion of depth and 3D. Couple of sprinkles. No. It's not crushes, it's just somewhere a little bit. This one behind, here one. Something like this. Let's give it a nice purple glacé. like this. And you see, I try to make more rounding strokes because I want a more equal way of color changes. Sometimes to get that gradient I will change, but most of the times I want to try to keep a little bit bigger circles. And I hope you can see that I try to get that claw crawl into that donut, but it's not that clear as I hoped. Really, I feel my teeth already when I look at this sugar coating. Oh my god. You know, officially I'm from the bakery. I had a study in bakery, but never really liked the sweet part. Well, I only did make cakes and everything, wedding cakes, everything, but somehow I never really enjoyed very extreme sweet or a lot of sweet, let's say it like that. I like candy though, don't get me wrong. Candy I can eat all day. But the fluffed cream and the butter and everything like that, it's then with all that sugar, it's just too much for me, personally. Let's see, where is that coming? There. Sounds like I get new neighbors. I heard a lot of new voices on the stairs. Now, welcome to the neighborhood. And just small steps, easy going, build it up. Especially when you draw for yourself, you have the time. That limit that I put for 1 hour, you don't have to do that for yourself. Take your time. You know, even now, when I'm just building off this, I take my time, and yeah, if it takes 10 more minutes, yeah, then it takes 10 more minutes. Some drawings, it's really like 60 hours of drawing. 60 hours. So that's a completely different way of drawing that. Let's see. What time do we live actually? Oh, it's already our time. That's why I thought. But we're going to finish we're going to finish the donut, of course. We're not leaving it like half finished. And by coincidence, this really nice purple color is the pencil of my daughter. So, and she's crazy about pink and color. If there is a girly girl, she is the girly girl. She really likes those things. So I think she will love it that I made a donut, because I may not like it, or not a big fan of it, let's say it like that. But if one is favorite, it's a donut. Or a croissant. That's also really let's bring it back a little bit here. That. Something like that. So, what do you guys think of the donut? Let's give it a date, 28th of May. 2 times signed. So I have 2 points left with you to discuss. First, June, the webshop will open, and every previous drawings I will put up there for sale. Only the originals. And my second point is, and that's more a question for you, everyone, is do we continue with the drawing for Lifeline 6 in 2 weeks, or do we start over? Please let me know. Please let me know. And let's clean it up. Get the dust off. And let's spray it. Send the link. Send the link. What link? Let's start a new challenge. Okay. Then this one will be on the web shop the 1st of June, and don't miss it out, because when it's gone, it's gone. And then next week there will be a speed drawing for you from episode 3. There will come more shorts where you can see. And there is also one rumor that maybe we have a special around 14th of June. Cannot tell too much yet, but there is a rumor. So, people, thank you, and have a good evening, have a good day, and thank you for watching. And subscribe, like it, it helps me, and yeah. Let's follow me on Instagram, and more info about me, my art, my drawings, everything that goes up in this mind. You can find it mvbucks.com, and the link is also in my profile. Thank you for your time, and have a good one. Bye bye.